What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Danny Sanchez. This is the Master Your Mind Show. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch today. All my new subscribers out there, thank you all for subscribing. Anyone who hasn't subscribed yet, please do. All the support is greatly appreciated. Me sharing my journey is a wonderful thing, and I love being able to help others through my story, my struggles, my triumphs, all the ups and downs. So thank you all very much. Today I'm going to take a few minutes and just go over a talk that kind of really kicked off this self-growth journey and why I decided to really dig into the trenches here. So I have to precede this by saying I was in a relationship about a month and a half into my sobriety. I started dating someone, and it was a complicated situation, but everything seemed cool. But a month and a half into even dating her, I even told her, like, hey, I feel like I'm hitting a wall right now, like, not only with sobriety, but like growth. And I really didn't know what was missing at that point. But fast forward a couple of months, and then I just make a decision one day based off of a temporary emotion to just break up with her. And the next day I realized that that's not what I wanted, but I kind of had to lay in the bed that I made and deal with those consequences. So a few short weeks go by, and I'm feeling like depressed and sad and just not understanding why I did that. And all my relationships before that, for the most part, were either because of alcohol or drugs that I've ruined those relationships. And the way I would get, and being drunk or being under the influence of cocaine or whatever the hell I was doing at the time. This time I didn't have that factor into play, so I needed to know, like, hey, what exactly happened that led me to just make this decision, like, without really thinking about it. So, I was thinking about who I can reach out to at this moment in time. I wanted to reach out to someone who understands me, but has also, like, someone who I want to be more like in life, and someone who I can learn from, someone who has knowledge. So I reached out to a friend of mine, and I would more or less at this point call him an acquaintance. And at this point, he agreed to meet with me for lunch. We got to talking. I laid out the situation to him, and basically he told me that I was emotionally unintelligent, and that I have zero stability in life. And those two things were very, very much true. I've never known how to handle my emotions in life, nor have I been stable at any point in my life. So, these are two things that I decided right then and there that I want to seek. And what he did is he recommended a book to me about emotional intelligence habits. And through that book, I was able to learn how to manage my emotions much better, how to be stronger, how to think of things through, and kind of why I had these feelings that I had, these temporary emotions that I had. I wasn't doing anything for myself. I was just being sober. I was just being sober and going about life thinking that I'm just going to magically grow, and that wasn't happening. So that contributed to that decision. I also was, he's told me I need to find a new career path, and I've been actively pursuing a new career path. I need to get my license back. I need to do this. I need stability if I want to have anyone in my life. And my friend Andrew really put stuff into perspective for me that day, and I took everything he said to heart. My spirituality has grown immensely since that talk. And to kind of give you guys an idea of how far I've come since our talk, I'm going to read to you the journal entry that I wrote the day afterwards. You can't be a liability. I base all my journal entries off quotes. We all know that. So, man, it's amazing what you can learn about yourself through other people's lenses. Nothing Andrew said about you, about where you're at right now, isn't true. Now it's about taking action on a daily basis. Do more things to become and stay the best version of yourself. This isn't going to happen overnight. This is going to be a very long, sometimes painful process, but this is going to help you so much. Be sure to always take a step back and see things through other people's lenses. What you've shown so far is that you have some really great qualities, yet your lack of development emotionally and mentality have made you a liability. It's going to take time for people to see that, and if you truly want to see it for yourself, then continue to seek and adjust. This is the part of your life where you earn your wings. And man, I mean, I've put some work in. I took everything to heart, and to see how far I've come along. Am I still a liability? Yeah. But to see how far along I've come emotionally with that, and how much work I've just put into myself and becoming a better person on a daily basis. You know, I read that whole book, and I've put the effort into see where my emotions were then to how my emotions are now, and how to be aware of those things. I've continued to read more books. It's part of my daily routine now, just to continue to read, to continue to grow, and to learn from people that have made progress in life, people who are successful. Reaching out to people who are successful has been a vital part of this whole journey to me. I thrive off of them, I feed off of them, I learn from them, and any piece of advice that I'm given, I take to heart. Because I'm not about wasting other people's time, and I'm about maximizing everything that I can in my personal life right now, in my growth and my journey. So, Andrew, man, no matter what, man, that talk changed me, my life, for the better, and there's nothing else that can be said, man. Like, you did me the biggest solid that anyone, I think, has ever done me, as far as helping me to see a path of a way to grow and become the person who I want to be eventually, man. So anything's possible. You just got to put in the work, people. I just want to thank you all again for taking the time to watch. Please subscribe if you like. Please share. Any feedback's always appreciated, guys. Much love. Thank you. Good night.